Alright, Monday, back for another chest day. Nothing too exciting or different this time. Just doing some chest dips with a weighted backpack. You see the 10-pound dumbbell there by my feet, so I'm probably doing about 20 pounds here, because I have 30 pounds of total dumbbells I'm working with. But that's the thing, It's not every exercise is going to be new and exciting and different, and it's just going to find the consistent things that work for you to get the bulk of your results. It's one day diligence and consistency each and every day that really counts, right? So this is a tried and true exercise, so we're just gonna try to maintain our form as best we can, come down, do our dips, and then do after 3 sets of those, we'll come out here and do some dip, some holds, comboed with the ab raise. So I like doing exercises like this where I can kind of combine 2 exercises, and you get more efficiency for your time, get more results for the work you put in, and anytime you can find to incorporate those is a big help. So here you get the benefit of kind of doing a static hold at the top dip position and kind of get some shoulder depression, chest, while working on your abs as well with the hanging tucked leg raises weighted. So all in all, great exercise. And then we'll go right into doing some ring push-ups. So here you see me trying to either externally rotate or bring the rings in together at the top to get a little bit more contraction across the chest. But push-ups are the most basic chest exercise that you can do. If you're just doing this on the floor, that's great. If you're doing it elevated with a chair, if you're using a stool to get some extra height, or whatever it may be, right? Just incorporate. Definitely a super easy exercise to incorporate into your daily routine to get a chest workout in. So it's definitely one of the easiest ones to do with no equipment. And then here I just go from elevated to a floor version. So the elevated ones are going to be a little bit more difficult. So by going from the elevated to the floor, it's just going down to a slightly easier progression because I'm not doing something like super loaded with weights like a traditional barbell bench press. So I just try to incorporate a few more exercises to compensate. But after those pushing exercises, we're going to come here and do the resistance band wood chop, high to low, and you're basically bringing the band across your chest. A great exercise. I really enjoy doing this one. You can definitely feel the contraction in your chest as you bring your arm across your body, which is what you're aiming for here. Only downside to this exercise is you're isolating one hand at a time, so you got to do both. But if you're vigilant and you don't take a super long rest in between each set, you can just crank them out without any rest in between, which kind of helps with the timing that the extra set takes for each side, as opposed to just doing 2 at a time. But after doing the high to low, I'm going to do a variety of different exercises for the mid-level chest here. Just going to start with some ab rotations, so you kind of get a rotational ab exercise built in with a little bit of chest if you squeeze at the end here. So once again, one of those exercises where you're kind of comboing the effects, and I could do that 3 different times, but this is one of those cases where I just add a little bit of different exercises for a little bit of variety. There's marginal difference between doing all these exercises 3 times or doing each of these exercises, particular one 3 times. It's just what you can do or what you can fit in. So I just do 3 sets, 1 of each exercise. Here I'm just doing a static hold, and once I can't hold it up and straight anymore, I go down, switch sides, and then I go ahead and just do reps. Try to do single hand too, so this is gonna hit the chest a little bit more, so I like that. especially because I'm gonna go and hit the core a little bit more towards the end of my workout like I usually do. So I think I might try to incorporate that a little bit more. But you see how I'm not taking a lot of rest in between these sets here, just going from one to the other really fast. And then we finish up with a low to high chop. The resistance band here is the lightest one I have, so it's not a super intense exercise. It's like the decline press, like compared to the incline or straight traditional barbell bench press. It's not as important, but I just added in there to round out the exercise for the chest on that day. So I go ahead and just try to crank this out as fast as I can. Gotta make sure I'm in frame, and then off I go. And these go by pretty quick too, so it's just I just kind of throw it in there. It doesn't take that long anyways. But that's gonna wrap up another chest day. Just another one for the books, and then I think we go into some ab exercises here. Oh no, wait, I actually throw in some push-ups at the end here, so I must have been feeling good this Monday. These are just standard push-ups to just kind of burn out the chest at the end. I'm just gonna go for as many as I can, try to keep my form as tight as possible, try to keep my back straight, try to keep my arms straight, try not to cheat at all on these. And then once I can't do anymore with good form, you just go ahead and drop right down to the knees, and then keep going. Just kind of crank out as many as I can, and do that 3 times. And then I think that is gonna wrap up our chest day today. So, and then here we just go into our standard ab pull downs. Make sure to keep the legs straight. So on days where you're feeling good and you can throw in an extra set or an extra exercise, then go ahead and do it. It all adds up. But don't feel like you're obligated to do 100% of your effort each and every day, because it can be really tough to try to maintain that and try and start with that lofty goal overhead. So just start with trying to go a little bit, just one set at a time. Just get started is the most important thing. But here I'm going to incorporate some tricep work as well, some tricep overhead extensions with cable. So we just try to keep your arms straight, try to straighten them out. You feel that burn in your tricep. And then here we're going to go down to the side raise, right? You have the 30 pounds of dumbbells here. Just going to do as many reps as you can. 4 there, 5, 6. And there's not really a number that you should like hit or anything. I mean, once it kind of feels too easy and it feels like you're fatiguing and you're just kind of getting mentally tired of doing a bunch of reps rather than feeling physically tired, I mean, that's probably a time when you should look to move up on any exercise. So make sure for this one to do both sides, of course. But we're going to do the same thing on this side here, just doing the ab raise on the side. Try and really elevate at the top and squeeze as best you can to get the best results. And then we're going to go right into our ab work. Right, just going to do an ab lower leg raise here. It's a good exercise. Don't add too much weight here because it's pretty tough pretty quick. Here it looks like I have a 5, but you just want to keep your legs straight and your back flat against the mat. And I'm going for a minute here, but you just aim for what you can. If you can't use a weight or you need to bend your legs, just do whatever you're able to at the time, and as you keep doing it, you'll get better and better. Right, so you've seen just from my progress here day to day, you've definitely seen progress in a lot of the exercises that I've been working on. So after that, I go right into just a body weight figure 8 just to finish off the exercise. And then after that, I'm gonna go for some side, I don't know what it's really called, side and reach twist just to finish out the side and the abs. And that's it. That's the exercise for the day. Subscribe to get daily reminders for your workout. But otherwise, I will see you guys next time. We'll talk soon. Have a good one.